Today's episode of The Mike O'Mara Show is brought to you by our bonus packages. Please go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click on the bonus banner. You'll get access to all of our bonus content, and even better, you'll be helping out TMOS. So please quit sucking, and we thank you.
Available on demand every day in iTunes and the Google Play Store, and around the world on MikeO'MaraShow.com. What more can we do for you? It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Hold on a second, I'm just doing some.
Okay.
Let me just see what's going on here. All right, there we go. Oh, that's what it was. All right, there we are.
77 WABC. Oh, please.
Yeah, everybody, we're just a few days away from the first real official holiday of the summer. It ain't Memorial Day. It's 4th of July. Yeah. Hope you enjoy yourself. By the way, if you're in the grocery store, make sure you think about yourself and only yourself. And run by people and never say, excuse me, you bunch of fucks.
Here it is. Oh! Slightly transformed. Just a bit of a break from the norm.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. Summertime. Excitement. Childlike excitement. Dedication to self. Buy things. Yes, sirree. I just experienced
Well,
a little
that's
bit
America,
of that,
isn't
even
it?
yesterday. Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's America's birthday, and we are a selfish nation.
Well, it's a little over the top. You can sense it on the roads. You can sense it in the stores. And my prime directive to my lovely bride yesterday was, honey, as we get close, and we're not doing anything, we're not like having people over or a cookout or anything like that. We've got a really wonderful evening planned on the 4th of July. I'll tell you about that later. But there's nothing really big planned. And I think it's because it's maybe the middle of next week. It's not going to be that big a deal up here. But people are all, I am sensing it already because this is kind of an area that people come into. I'm sensing already that urgency that people get into around the holidays, which is what
it's
we
a
as
manufactured excitement.
Americans do.
And it's not even, I mean, I appreciate America. I love the country.
Do you?
I appreciate the fact that
Doesn't sound like it's Spiewak.
it's the birthday
Sounds
of our
like
nation.
he's one of those commies, Oscar.
They love it or leave it.
I'd like to leave it. The thing is it's a manufactured holiday. Why are people getting in an uproar? Why is there a tizzy about it?
Well, aren't they all manufactured
Not,
when you really think about it?
Hey, not St. Patrick's Day.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's manufactured by what? The Catholics?
The Irish.
The Irish Catholics.
That's right.
They fought for it.
Let's turn this down. Let's think about holidays for real, for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
When you're talking about holidays, name me one that's not manufactured. Christmas is not the day of our Lord's birth.
No, he was born, I think, in the springtime, was he not?
Easter is pure.
Yeah.
You know, Easter's fake. Easter's a fake one.
No.
Well, I mean, all
now,
the trappings surrounding Easter are fake. The rabbit and the eggs. That's
No.
Yeah.
I go back to the
but not
Bible.
the resurrection.
The Bible.
The Bible.
If it's that's a book written
it's
by man.
fake.
Yes.
It's a fable.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
but it
you.
wasn't like
letters.
it wasn't like God said, and I will bring my only begotten son to rise from the dead, but I want to make sure we do it on a lovely spring day where ladies can wear hats. No.
What about Independence Day?
Let there be lilies.
Pure.
Independence Day may be
Pure.
Rob Spiewak may be wrong.
Yes.
No, but what I'm saying
not
is
shocked.
me neither, actually. The thing
Because the 4th of July might be the only that's created by man, our independence, and that's
did
Independence
something.
Day.
but all the nuttiness that surrounds it. People are getting
Well,
all
that's
worked
every
up about
holiday.
it.
That's commercialism.
That's
That
every
doesn't make it
holiday. I'm talking like Jerry Seinfeld again.
Do you have any BOGO fireworks stands up there? They're big in Loudoun County.
Good Lord.
Buy
That's all
one,
they
get one
have up
free.
here.
BOGO.
As our country has, has slid down the water slide of stupidity,
Yeah.
and that's all we have up here. You can't get a plumber to come out, but
No.
you can buy something that goes boom on one day at 4 different stands because I guess there's a significant profit margin with fireworks.
God, if the
Right?
stands are doing buy one get one free, think about
Right.
the markup.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's one that just opened on Georgetown Pike this week that has a huge sign, got to be 6 foot tall, that says "Free sparklers, no gimmicks."
It's funny when you go farmer though because that would be 6 feet tall.
Oh, that's true. Forgive me. I do that.
They're 6 foot tall on accident. I raised tomatoes.
Hey, I don't say on accident, and I don't say
you used to.
No, I
you
never
said on accident.
If I did it, it was ironically because I hate it. I hate
said
on accident.
No,
if I did it, it was ironic.
Check the
Didn't he say on accident?
No,
see,
I do say the foot thing though. I apologize about that.
At the heart of you, you're trashy.
At the heart of me, there's a blockage.
Rob Spiewak. At the heart of Rob Spiewak is white trash,
Thank you.
and at the heart of me is redneck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And at
I
the heart of
love
Oscar
rednecks.
is gadgets.
Is
Lots
soulless
of
gadgets.
broken gadgets
That's it.
that aren't charged.
But I think that the 4th of July, they're all kind of manufactured anyway. But people get the 4th of July. Everybody who has regular jobs has been working right up through this holiday. It's on a Wednesday. I don't know how that's going to affect things, but I just noticed. I casually observed my fellow man, and what I noticed yesterday was just the very beginning of the urgency, where everyone. 4th of July. That's right. And are you going to play your 4th of July montage in the bonus show this week or sometime this week?
I plan to, but I don't know if it'll happen during the bonus show or not. You never can tell since we do that live on Friday afternoon.
Live. We'll do it live.
It could happen.
We do the promo early.
We do, and then we do the show based on the promo.
Yes.
That's how we do
Yes,
it.
Oscar.
I was working on a new show open for our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, has over 4,000 plus subscribers. Welcome to the party, you
Oh
animals.
my goodness! Wow.
Good job, folks.
So
Like to see
hold
that
on.
at 10,000 by the
Hold
end
on
of the
just a sec.
year.
I like to smile like in the movie Fargo. This is how, when I love a movie, this is how I obsess about movies.
Yeah.
There's, in the movie Fargo, William H. Macy goes into a restaurant and he's leaving after, I think his father-in-law says, "Oh, well, we'll have to pay the $1 million. We'll have to pay the $1 million. I'm not going to play $1 million." That guy that gets shot by Steve Buscemi.
Right.
And he walks out, and the lady at the counter, he says, "You have a nice day." And she looks at, I don't know what the exchange is, but she looks at him and she goes, "That's it."
Such a great moment for them. And typical to that movie and the Coen brothers. Instead of having a line, just to have a smile.
She goes like this. "You have a nice day too." Yeah. All right. And then later he gets. So you were talking about the opening
The
for
opening.
YouTube, and we have a new opening for our show today too, which is exciting.
We're just constantly evolving, and even the studio presentation here, we're finally at a space within our studio as it's being renovated to put the cameras on the wall and give us better angles for the video. Right, so we're moving here, and there's a lot of moving parts.
Thank you, Podcast Village.
Yes, and
Charlie.
as I'm looking at these videos, I'm like, what would Mike like? Right, because you get different options.
I have that bracelet.
Do you want like
WWML?
Do you want a superhero type open, or do you want for your brand, or do you want something that's slick and clean? And for 2 minutes yesterday, I stared at the screen like Toddy stared at Santana Moss. You'll learn about that later in the program.
When we record the bonus show, we'll talk about
the
it.
bonus show, I'll be able to talk about it. And Toddy's one of our interns, just in case you didn't know. And I said, if
I'm the captain now.
If I
All right, we can't skip ahead to the bonus show.
That would be so funny.
That will be funny.
if I send this to Mike, he's gonna hold this project hostage for 24 hours. So I picked what I think you'll love, 5 different options, all fabulous.
When do I get to see them?
You'll get to see them within 24 hours.
Oh, all right.
But it was funny when I was like, oh, man, if I call him right now, this is going to turn into a 3-hour conversation about
Didn't
what's
want it.
perfect.
Didn't want it to be a thing.
I look. You guys do stuff when I'm totally on it, and stuff when I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. You know that. I'm not.
I figured with
obsess
5
about
options,
a lot of things.
I figured with 5 options, I could get you one right. I could get one right for you.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
Okay.
And and the show is constantly evolving, and that's what makes it fun. Speaking of that, since I wasn't going to talk about this in the opening, but we have a big Las Vegas style show coming up, and I talked to the guys about it before the show today, and I was talking to my wife about it last night, and I was talking about elements. And Rob, you're involved in this later on. So one of the songs that we've used for a very, very long time, I was very happy with my Gordon Godwin big band intro to Rob Mayer when he was on stage in New Orleans with us, and it was like this. What
was it called? Back Row Politics was the name of it, right?
Back Row Politics, and I was listening to my iPad, and I actually had it in my iPad. And so I played it, and I see her, and she she rolls her eyes.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm looking, and I said, what? What's that? She said, that's old. I said, oh. I said, well, what about the music we use? She says, turn up the radio when when we all come out on
Autograph,
stage.
yeah.
Use for, and she goes, oh, that's like 80s hair band stuff. And I'm like, oh wow. So we go back and forth, and we're
Does she fancy perhaps a bit of Beyonce?
Well, she goes down this metal road, and I said, what do I look like, Opie and Anthony? Okay, I'm not playing that. All right, I'm not playing that. I'm a tough guy. I didn't want to do that. So we're going through all these tunes, and then Carla takes this left turn into the land of classic rock, and I'm like, I said, are you aware that I worked on a classic rock station, that the last radio job where I drove in was a classic rock station, you know? Hey, man. All right, yeah. Jump in a kiddie pool and goo. All right, anyway. So it was just... Yeah.
I like the melody. I like the melody.
Man.
I think that's nice.
But I did say to her that change is good, and I believe this. So at the end, I was sitting there and I was playing. I was going to like intro musics and different intro tunes, intro themes, and then I said, "Well, I had heard recently because I have it in my my iPad also. Rob Spiewak's 4th of July montage, which you may or may not hear on the bonus show this week.
We don't know because we haven't recorded it yet."
Okay, no one loves to lie more than you do.
You silly goose.
So the thing about it is, I said, well, what we can do, and this would require, you've got plenty of time to do it, and it would be a passion project for you, the montage of intros. And come up with something ourselves that we edit together.
I'd love to do that.
And that would be like, it would be phenomenal.
I think it could be
something
a
you would
Vegas
have a lot of fun with.
Radio-themed montage. And by the way, point of order. I've been meaning to bring this up for a couple days.
Yeah, go ahead.
We must stop calling it a Las Vegas-styled show, because now it is truly, for the first time in the show's history, a Las Vegas show.
And a Las Vegas style show is from the old shows.
Yeah, so from now on, I think it should be, it's our Las Vegas show.
It's a Vegas show.
It's a Vegas show.
TMOS Live in Las Vegas.
Yes.
So I said, as opposed to settling for one particular thing, a la autograph, which a lot of people like, and Carla's comment was she wants something to give her goosebumps. She wants something to get the heart pounding. So whatever you do, the music that we come out to should probably be something thumping and exciting and not old. Hey, look at me. Not old. The montage can be old.
The elements within it, but the music itself must stay
true. The intro music
And
has to be.
let's do this.
Modern.
I'm so pleased that Carla has an opinion.
Let's take this away from you.
Thank you.
Let's give this. You need to go into the other room where the youth of America is.
Yes.
And you have to bounce it off of them.
Can I task you with that, Mr. Spiewak, since you are the resident musicologist for the show?
Gonna blow your mind.
Oh, you're so hard on Rob. You're so well. Rob and I worked together for a million years.
Yeah,
I love Rob like the non-athletic son that I never had, and I truly don't.
I thought it was more like a neighbor that doesn't give you a hard time.
Okay, very good. Whatever.
You're
it is.
Smithers.
Yes, that's me.
Is there anybody that
Lander.
likes? Is there anybody that loves your 4th of July montage more than I do?
No, absolutely not. And
I adore that.
and you know what? I can,
love
although
it a
I
lot.
don't. It's not a contest,
That is
Oscar.
pony.
Who loves it the most? We will
Who
decide
digs
this.
it the
You know, that
most,
would be a
people?
great topic if we decide to discuss it on the bonus show this week when we record it on Saturday morning.
Show
great idea.
Show your love with touch.
No,
Yes.
but,
Yeah, the touch.
I
That
am,
touch.
even though I do have my musical taste, my preferences skew older.
Right.
I can dredge up modern music and make it how I say goosebump inducing if I have to.
That's wonderful.
And it will be done.
Then there it is.
Thy
That's,
will be done.
I actually have something for you when we're done
Okay,
that you're gonna love.
great. Is it a power bar?
What do you have?
Oh, I don't. If we use a song on the air, Mike, then it takes
Yeah.
away from the magic on stage.
Is it Desposito?
No, jerk.
Let me see if I.
Peanut gallery like that, they're laughing through the glass.
They love the
I
current
got one.
jokes.
Just to spice it up.
Despacito. Finally, something
got
we can
one.
laugh at.
I've got one that I have here that I
Okay.
think you might like.
All right. Oh, that's nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Zappos Theater, Council Chambers Theater, here at Mike O'Meara Show.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Oscars theme. Here we go. Italy.
Oh, that's good for Andrea.
Hey, the Mike O'Meara Show.
Oh, Marie. Oh, Marie.
There we go. I don't know. So we're or you could go old school TV. Here they come. One by one. Is that too loud?
No, that's
it's
fine.
great.
And I would say maybe if you really want to cause goosebumps, you need something more stirring, I think. Of course, we could go with the Bay Rischer Defehler March, which is the parade of the Bavarian troops. Don't you think
No, I
that would
don't
get them going?
If you look
How
on
about
the
this?
internet,
How about this?
See, that's
See, that's
nice.
the stuff that Carla rolls her eyes to, even though it was La La Land, which was last year's biggest movie.
Yeah.
So thank you.
so one of the top hits on the internet is Phil Collins
Oh, In the Air Tonight.
as an intro song.
Because of that big drum fill about 2 minutes in, right?
But I'm curious how that would sound. We wouldn't use that, but I
No.
was actually shocked to see his name. His name. Which was
How
shocking.
about
to
this
me.
one?
Hold on.
Where we're moving on now.
That's funny.
It's also good.
That's funny. Oh, that's what it'd be
It's
like
a
a
slow
big build
build.
up.
It's a very
right?
slow build, yeah.
And we come out all wearing black spandex like this.
The first idea of the Vegas show will be Oscar breaking out of an invisible box.
And it represents a border wall.
Yes, exactly. The invisible box was built by the Mexicans and paid for by the Mexicans.
Hold on just a second. I want to get my. I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
I'm opening up all these different windows here. Here's my. Well, Oscar, Rob, and Mike are waiting back in the dressing room, and they're coming out for the big show at the Zappos Council Chambers Theater. Here they come right now. It's Oscar back over to Rob. Rob back to Mike with a drop pass, and a back over to Rob Spiewak in the corner. O'Meara takes a shot. He shoots. He shoots. He shoots.
Gathering
He
speed.
shoots.
Gathering speed.
He shoots. He scores! Jeez, I forget how long that was. Now I have to do it. Now that I remembered. All right, here we go. Okay. Now Pony Boy hands the microphone off to Rob Spiewak. Rob does a lovely intro and hands it back over to Oscar Santana. Oscar Santana with a drop pass to Mike O'Meara over the blue line, back into the corner and out into the front right now. Now, just a near miss there. Almost hit the post. Back over to Spiewak and back out front to Santana. Santana drops it again for O'Meara. O'Meara back over to Santana. There goes over to Spiewak with a slap shot. Oh, and he misses that one. There's the shot. Rebound over on the right-hand corner. Oh, another close one. O'Meara shoots and scores!
Yes.
Do you think the intro music, maybe instead of something innately stirring, something surprising would really catch them off guard?
Yes. MacArthur Park, Rob.
Richard
That's
Harris.
timely as today's headlines.
And it's only 7.5 minutes long.
yes.
What about
that
Rush
would be wonderful.
by Tom Sawyer?
Oh, yes.
No, I
Hey,
played that
Mike,
last
do
night.
you
On
like
my deck. On
mean,
my
Tom
deck, I
Sawyer
played
Rush.
that with
Do you
Charlie.
like
and it
Rush
didn't
by
work.
Tom Sawyer, the popular
Rush by
character?
Tom Sawyer.
It's a great song in which he
I'm
tricks
reading-
other people
I'm reading what's on
into
YouTube.
painting a fence.
Anyway, so it should be fun.
It's gonna be great.
But you have to enlist as far as the music portion of it.
Yes.
Kids.
something that'll wow us. And we
I'm
need
not
options.
above doing that. As a matter of, I think the first Reno show is when we used what was the it was the video there. You showed me a video of
video
people on a boat
of people.
and they fell down and it was synced to a song.
People on
Robin,
a
I
boat.
just got the idea
shot,
because I
shot,
want to
shot,
narrow it
shot,
down a little
Yes.
bit more for you. The intro will be
Straight down for what?
edited together intros. Like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a person who was late, and then just on and on.
Yes.
And on,
Boom,
that
bam,
kind of
bam.
stuff.
I was actually thinking that in terms of that.
That's wonderful.
So
It'll be
what we'll
exciting.
have is a retro dialogue over a thumping modern music bed, and the
Pony-
synergy will make the magic.
What are your thoughts?
I think this is an outstanding idea. I like this, and I have some options that we could add to the pod. I've got a lot of.
We don't want any Japanese.
Yeah, it'd be
rock
great.
bands.
Some anime stuff would be nice.
Well, I
Could you? All right.
thinking
Could
of
I
Foo
ask the
Fighters.
question again because I was trying to go to the kicker here? Could I ask the question again and do your stereotypical version of Pony, the way you would answer that question, which would allow me to get comedy out of it?
Sure,
Pony,
sure.
what are your thoughts on the matter?
I don't know.
Thank you very much. There we are.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. You can listen to the Mike O'Mara Show at www.mikeomarashow.com.
Stay tuned for an outstanding entertainment program.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show.
Let's get down to business.
From the entertainment capital of the
This
world.
is a highly unusual relationship, and that's what this support group is for. Jonathan would like to share again.
I mean, I'm only saying because this reminded me of something I was journaling just the other day. I feel really bad because Karen and I are fighting a lot because I think she's becoming morbidly obese.
And I keep reminding him that she is pregnant.
And then I realized that I am manorexic, and it's really hard because she's so fat. I love Christopher so much, and he's fat, and I'm afraid the baby's gonna be fat. And it's just me and two fatties.
Thank you for sharing that. Anyone else?
The wife and I are Methodists. Ashley here is a Wiccan. It's kind of like a witch. They have stores, I think. But, you know, at first I was a little worried about a witch carrying my child, but I came around to the idea. Or she put a spell on me. Did you do that, Ashley?
I'd like to share something.
Please.
I just like to say that Kate is always up in my business.
Well, when someone falls asleep with a curling iron in their hair, it becomes necessary to insert yourself in their business.
That happened 2 times.
You're Karen Kate's baby, and you do want to get paid, right?
Yeah.
That means that Kate does deserve some input. But Kate, you must remember that a surrogate is not your employee, but your partner.
Yeah, Kate, we're partners. Like Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry hate each other.
Well, they love each other. What show are you watching?
They're a cat and a mouse.
They have so much fun together.
Children in Japan can understand
Oh,
that.
you are dead wrong.
I want you two to spend more time together.
It's the Mike O'Mara Show. Mike O'Mara, Rob Spiewak, Oscar Santana. And now, from his office chair, here's Mike.
From our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., in the Podcast Village studios, welcome to the Mike O'Mara Show. The Mike O'Mara Show, or TMOS to our friends, is a worldwide radio show and podcast with a loyal following of listeners who get it. And if you are listening right now, you do too. TMOS is always ready to hear from you with our weekly mailbag and our wide open Wednesday phone calls. Our show is an interactive experience, and we love our audience participation, so please let us hear from you. All over the world, the Mike O'Mara Show is on now, and brought to you by Cornerstone First Financial. A message from Cornerstone First Financial. Who shall give us the message today? I'll take any suggestions. Who would you like to deliver?
I'd like to hear from Tom DeLuise.
Don DeLuise. Okay, here it comes right now. A message from Cornerstone First Financial. The housing market is heating up like summertime weather. The rates continue to rise. Dom, get out of here. All right, enough of that.
It was great, though. It was good while he lasted.
That's not. Who else could we bring in?
Jeff Goldblum is hot right now.
Jeff Goldblum. Okay. Hi, guys. Let me tell you, rates continue to rise. Watch out for that. And the Fed has announced 5 more rate hikes in the next 2 years.
Oh.
That's a little scary, isn't it? It'd take 2 hours if he does the whole thing. Can't do that. We can't. Who else would we bring in?
Pretty good.
No, not her. I can't do Aunt Regina. I can't do Aunt Regina.
Okay.
You got to lock in now while rates are still super low, and you can take cash out for any reason.
Way obscure.
Debt consolidation, a divorce buyout, eliminating PMI, home improvement, anything. Cornerstone First Financial is a direct lender with their own money and the ability to meet any competitor's estimate. How? Cornerstone has a certain amount that they have to clear off their warehouse line each month, and they do this by offering the absolute lowest rates, whether it's a purchase, refinance, or debt consolidation. Plus, you can get pre-approved before you work with an agent, so you know what you qualify for, just like so many TMOS listeners have done before you. I promise you, Cornerstone First Financial will give you sound advice. Click their banner on our website or call Cornerstone First Financial at 202-625-1221. Mention TMOS and receive a free appraisal at closing. Click the banner on our website.
Hey, Dom.
Or call Cornerstone First Financial at 202-625-1221. Mention TMOS and receive a free appraisal at closing. All right, thank you, Don. Thank you.
I was hoping you'd stick around and show me how to run my plate.
Dom DeLuise. Personal attention from application to closing. Licensed in Maryland, D.C., Virginia, Florida, Georgia, and Colorado. Don't wait. Now is the time to call Cornerstone First Financial. I've been watching so much news with Congress and Senate. Colorado.
Colorado.
Still be Colorado.
Colorado. The news is fun.
News is well. There's news that is fun right here. This is significant right here, and I normally don't start with this, but I'm going to start with this sound effect.
Oh no!
Geologists in the United States said a cauldron of magma
Oh,
is
no.
brewing in several areas below the ground in New England.
Wow.
The upwelling, that sounds like it should be the name of a horror movie.
It's a Stephen King book. It doesn't sound like a Stephen King book?
The Upwelling, rated R, starring Nicole Kidman.
And if it's a Stephen King book, it would be set in Maine.
Yes, that's right, in Castle Rock.
Right.
The upwelling we detected, this is some guy, some dude, a professor. The upwelling we detected is like a hot air balloon, and we infer that something is rising up through the deeper part of our planet under New England.
Oh, my God.
Now, I don't know anything about the geography of New England. We've had recently, like I'd say in the last 5-10 years, a couple minor earthquakes in the D.C. area.
From the fracking.
Yeah.
Did I say the D.C.
Allegedly.
area? Was I talking about where you live?
All I can do, Mike, is draw
talking about
parallels.
where I live.
I'm drawing
That's
parallels.
Red hot magma, Spiewak.
Have you had any earthquakes up there in, say, the past 10 years?
Oh, every day.
Every day.
No.
Some say you might have magma of your own.
Rutgers University geophysicist Professor Vadim Levin.
Oh.
In my club, I will splash the pup wherever I want, wherever the F I please. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get Vadim and Levin.
In America, they educate you. I mean, what is it? I'm the worst. I'm the
In
worst.
Russia, volcano find you. Other country. So, and he refers to it, Vadim says, traces of the brooding mass. That's how he refers to it. The brooding mass. I thought that was the lunchroom at WJFK.
I thought the brooding mass isn't that a holy day of obligation?
It became evident through a large-scale new seismic study. He says, I'm just going to give him a Russian accent.
Good, I think that's easiest, yeah.
Please.
Our study challenges the established notion of how continents on which we live behave. It challenges the textbook concepts taught in introductory geology classes. So that's it, our study he's talking about. Geologists said the region is geologically stable and there are no active volcanoes. Well, I think I'd know. I just drove all the way through New England, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire. I didn't see any smoke.
Is Cadillac Mountain one of those magma bowls?
Well, it would seem
Well, I
to
think,
me...
Oscar, are you imagining like that all of a sudden the top is just going to blow off Cadillac Mountain and it's going to shoot in the air like Mount St. Helens?
St. Helens taught us one thing.
Right.
They just go to sleep. They can't
never die.
And they
They
can't
never
wake
die.
up.
Mm-hmm.
It could be. He says it will likely take... Oh, here we go. We're cool. Oh, hold on.
What?
It'll take millions of years. It'll take millions of years for upswelling to get where it's going. So I guess that's a...
But it's in the offing. I mean, that's a blip in the seismic calendar.
And can they really predict it?
No.
Can they really predict where it's going?
Those shots of Hawaii and all the magma.
Yeah, the
there,
lava. Right.
That terrifies me.
Isn't it magma when it's inside and lava when it comes outside?
I believe
Isn't that the way that works?
It all
It's
depends if it's
magma
an
when it's
innie or
underground.
outie.
It will take millions of years for the upwelling to get where it's going, Professor Levin said. The next step is to try to understand how exactly it's happening. According to Fox News, oh, well, come on.
Well, the Fox News, they blamed it on Obama, didn't they?
Balanced.
Yeah. By the way, if you're ever wondering about Fox News and you just want one tiny little, if you're a big Fox News watcher,
yes,
and I know a lot of our, listening audience watches Fox News.
We've got Fox and our friends.
Yeah. Sean Hannity's mother was a prison guard. Just found that out the other night when I was surfing. Just thought I'd throw that out. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that his mama was a prison guard.
I bet she was the prettiest one in stir.
I bet so. According to Fox News, the new study has helped identify the molten blob as being centered under Vermont with, Vermont. Colburns!
The ice cream.
Have you ever been burned to death by flowing rock?
I think I see smoke coming out of my control board.
Get the pies, Celine.
Let's blame.
Oh, no, don't say
more
Celine. You got it. You can't say that. You got to give her regular
remember?
name.
All right,
use the real name.
The Widow Serta.
Okay, with parts of western New Hampshire and western Massachusetts also within its embrace. It's not Yellowstone-like, but it's a distant relative, according to Professor
Mike,
Levin.
you're going to be okay because if the lava comes to town, I know who can protect you.
Who's that?
Oh, Timbertina will protect you.
Nice if I could have heard her. Yes.
Yeah.
I think we all would like to heard her.
Why don't you turn Timbertina up, Mr. Border?
I have no idea why that element is so quiet.
That's obvious.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway,
write
there's
that down.
I shall
Boost
fix
that
it
later.
That's
very good. Try it one more time.
Man, she's like far away.
Well, she's in the forest.
This week beginning shows. She's back in the trees. Deep in the forest with one of her young helpers.
Oh, she likes her helpers.
So hallelujah. If I start to notice any smoke or lava in my backyard, I'll let everybody know. So,
please. Safety
that's
first.
a wonderful idea. Thank you very much.
Please.
Yes, safety is important. We'll come back with more fun and more frivolity on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Little sister, don't you?
Recently moved into Oscar's house, and I'd like to ask you to please purchase a Mike O'Mara Show bonus package. It's an extra hour of uncensored comedy each week for just pennies a day. When you buy the bonus show, that puts money in Oscar's pocket, which helps keep his pantry well stocked with snacks for me and my friends. Sign up today at MikeO'MaraShow.com, and Oscar, I'll see you later.
There you go. Hey, a promo by a rat.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Yoko CO. Do you work in marketing? Do you believe in the work you do? Why? Yoko CO is a digital marketing agency, and they ask themselves those same questions, which is why they only work with organizations who have a purpose beyond profit. That's not to say profit isn't important, because it absolutely is, but that doesn't have to be the end of the story, and at Yoko CO, they understand that. I understand that, Private Gump. So if you believe in the work your organization does, and if you show up each day for more than just a paycheck, you should give Yoko CO a look. They offer a range of digital marketing services, including website design, search engine optimization, social media, and email marketing. And if you think you're not getting the most out of your website, Yoko CO can help. Learn more at yokoco.com/TMOS. That's a lot of O's. That's yokoco.com/TMOS.
The easiest thing, go to our website and just click the button.
There's a link.
It'll get you right there.
You're good to go. Good to go.
Right. Very, very good. Welcome back to the show. Whoa, everybody. I'm glad to have you here, and I am on day 4 of the boiled egg diet. So I'm very, very excited about that.
How do you hard boil your eggs?
I don't. Oscar Santana, you were raising your hand?
Yes. Before the show, in the pre-show meeting, we had a funny but also an interesting discussion about your wardrobe today, if you're watching us on YouTube, right?
Yes.
Now, you're really excited about this YouTube channel that we have now.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. I think that...
I mean, we've got a lot of subscribers that are people digging on the show with our new cameras and everything like that.
I think,
right?
well, this is what really got me excited 3 days ago when I started looking at the trends from when we switched over, and quite frankly, the platform for YouTube and what they've offered in the last 2 to 3 years, and us going live has really improved the engagement on the channel itself.
Are you saying that perhaps I can refer to this now? When someone asks me, "What do you do?" I can say, "I do a daily television show."
You do a daily.
Yeah.
That's what we're striving for. Yes.
The presentation, the user friendliness of it is amazing.
And your wardrobe is evolving because usually you'd wear a wicking golf shirt, but today
T-shirt.
A T-shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
A
Like
wicking
you have
T-shirt.
on.
Yes.
I mean, to a point
no,
where
this is actually a cotton V-neck.
I stopped wearing cotton when I moved to Florida.
it's gotten to a point where when I first saw you and when Oscar first saw you, we both made not just a comment on your wardrobe, but the same comment on your wardrobe.
It speaks to how much I wear the same uniform every day. A lot of people do. There are people in our business that have worn the same uniform. Johnny Cash, the man in black.
Sure.
Okay, he wore a black shirt every time he performed. That was nice and easy. What I do is an athletic T-shirt almost every day.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because I'm not all that athletic. Am I kidding?
Arch.
Play the camera.
This is such a great YouTube day.
It is.
I can't wait till we go 3D.
4K.
Puppet shows. Let's do a puppet show.
4K.
I will now do a puppet show.
Kids love puppets.
Kids love
pen
puppets.
cap. I'm a Wiccan priest. All right, I'm sorry. All right, I don't know what I'm
What's
doing.
the story?
He's a wicked priest that's going to make your sadness disappear.
With what you're wearing today.
This is because of the weather up here that I don't. There are days that I awaken, and I
most every day,
and I
was like,
thank
damn
you,
it.
I spring to action, and I don't make it out of doors prior to the show starting. So I jump out of bed and I get right to it. Get myself ready, take my shower, come in here, start to prep the show, and I don't see what the temperature is. I look out the window, and I base that. So I base what I'm wearing today, and I could be wrong because the air conditioning is cranking in here right now.
Okay.
I assumed by looking out the window that it was going to be a very chilly, damp, rainy Maine day. So I put on my Maine lumberjack shirt, which is what I'm wearing right now. But it's technically
Is it
really
flannel?
not. It's not flannel. No, it's not cold
It's a
enough
cotton
to be
print.
flannel.
It's a cotton
You don't have
print.
air conditioning on in flannel. That probably wouldn't work. But I've got flannel in there.
Okay.
I've got
Are your
one of
sleeves
my-
cuffed or are they down to the wrist? He's wearing a
So
full
you've
length
got
shirt.
a
Yeah.
full-length dress shirt on with shorts?
No, I'm wearing jeans.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're welcome, ladies.
I thought you were just shorts and full-length.
And David Letterman style footwear. I have regular hard shoes with white socks.
That must look wonderful.
Are you
Now that we've cleared that up,
Are you going
okay
to a
with that?
bank meeting? This is not the Michael Merritt we know.
Yeah.
No, I'm just thinking that I'm going to be outside, and you see people wear warmer clothing up here because it's chillier up here, but I have no idea what it's like outside. And some days when I'm taping both this show and Political
And
Persuasions,
PP.
you know,
Yes.
and PP right after this, but it's okay. I don't feel like a prisoner in my own home today. I'm sorry.
It's just
It's
that
a
when
little
we
tense.
saw
And
you.
by the way, Political Persuasions, I'm here to give you a little tease on Political Persuasions. If you are an aficionado of that show, and we need 1,000 or 2,000 more of you
Please.
to listen to
Yes,
the show,
please.
this would be a good week because there is an outside shot. I'm going to have a full-fledged meltdown like many of my my left cohorts based on the events of the last 24 hours. So you can look forward to that.
A special
That's always
day.
exciting. That's always exciting on Political Persuasions when we can talk about that. And Chris will come in and do what he usually does, like, hey, don't get all uptight about it. And I'll be, I'm going to get uptight. That's Political Persuasions.
Hey, you know what will help your being uptight is if he dances. If he dances, everything will be okay.
That'll be wonderful. Well, he's on vacation, and we're going to be doing another Political Persuasions this week.
Dedicated.
We're very, very excited about that. Very, very dedicated. And I think everybody that goes away, you realize you can still do these shows. Anyway.
Technology.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Technology.
But what happened is when you signed on, both Oscar and I said individually, that's the most Maine you've ever looked. Because on camera, that could be a flannel shirt.
I don't know if he's going to be a lumberjack after.
Yeah,
or
look,
he's gonna-
pose on the front of a roll of paper towels.
Curious, thank you. Now that we have thoroughly analyzed my look, I'm curious about this YouTube thing. What can you? Because see, I don't have enough meetings with the guys to know what's going on. Sometimes I have to do it on the show. So you're happy about this YouTube thing? This is you like to use the term "move the meter." Has this been significant enough to move the meter with our video stuff?
I'll give you some perspective, and why don't I give you some real numbers, Mike?
All right.
I would say, and by the way, whoever's running the cameras, please zoom out of my big fat face, please. My Fed.
Yeah, don't show his Fed.
Yeah, my Fed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a technical director that runs the TV element of this.
Yes.
So
we flew him in from Italy.
By the way, this is not your fault. I don't know if Maddie or Toddy or Andrea's there. It's just me.
I understand.
Right?
You're vain.
It's just me. It's
you
just
probably
so
think this song is about you.
Yes. Well, because I brought up the dashboard
video,
and I see my big face.
I understand. Since we're talking about the video, you're thinking about the video.
Yes.
How do I look?
About the video. We've done everything we can with you.
True enough.
Get to the nuts and bolts, please. Jesus Christ.
He asked how he looked, Mike.
Mike, you look great.
I'm just asking questions. Okay. How many subscribers do we have?
How many?
We have 4,300 and some change, right?
Okay.
Why did I think like in the old days we would always say that the video? Oh, you were talking about the live streaming video.
This is
People that
the
watched it live.
streaming has changed because we do it on YouTube now, and Ustream is a bygone era.
So we've gone like from the hundreds to the thousands.
Yes, of subscribers.
Well, hell, I'm gonna dress better then. I'm gonna dress better.
Mike, looking back, and I'll tell you because I can. Look
it's
back.
not 10,000.
Okay,
it's not 20,000.
you have a
How many do we need before you wear a tie?
You've got to okay. Oh
if
my!
If we get 10,000 viewers, I'll wear a tie.
So will I.
I'll wear a tie and one day
to work. Great.
Yes, to work. Absolutely.
All
But
right.
no shirt. Just look like a Chippendale.
Not sure I have one up here. All right, go ahead.
I would say we all could stand to dress a little nicer. And by we all have.
Rob is looking good today with his.
He looks great.
With his like Nat Nass style, shirt that he's got. His
Sort
shirt.
of a tropical bowling shirt.
I am the
nice
least
for the warm weather.
dressed up right now. So if you're keeping score at home, this is I look like a schleb.
If
compared
we
to
added
guys.
it up during the year, you would probably be the guy that wears school clothes.
Although we have seen a genuine decline since he got that degree. He's not showing up quite as tidy as he used to.
That could be because some of those tapered shirts don't fit as well as they used to, right? We got to work on that.
Yeah, we'll
So
tailor
how many
those for
interns? So that's good. Are there any other numbers? That's pretty
Yes,
good. 4,000
the
is
number of times you've worn a black shirt in the last 20 days, and roughly, I'm giving you, let's say there are.
It's not the number I want. I don't care. I just wanted numbers of
Hey,
viewers,
he's-
not what I'm wearing.
Oscar's giving you a full breakdown of statistics, including wardrobe.
You've got too much black in your life right now because I'm looking at the last 20 shows that are on a dashboard in front of me, and 80% of them are that black T-shirt you love. So you got to think about that rotation a little more.
I think he has more than one. I think he has more than one.
I do have more. I do have more than one.
That's what I'm saying.
And
I
you
like
really
wearing
you
black.
really love that blue button down. There's a lot of that on this page. A
Blue
lot of that.
button down.
Yeah, it's like a little bowling shirt
Let me
type
see
of
it.
deal. Yeah, I'll show you right here. Okay. Rob, you got a lot of hoodie action.
Yeah,
We can
well,
change
but the
that,
hoodie
you know?
season is gone. The hoodie season's gone. We're going to be hoodie clear until probably October.
This blue
With all the
guy
weight
here.
you're losing, you shouldn't be wearing those T-shirts anymore.
Oh yeah, he's talking about it's like a it's a short sleeve sort of a royal blue button down.
Yeah, it looks great
Solid,
on camera.
very
though. It
nice.
looks great on camera.
Very nice.
Yeah. Have I really worn that a lot? That was down in Florida, I thought.
I can't tell because of the background, Mike, because you can go anywhere in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you
I
look
could
the
be in
same.
Europe right now.
Yeah.
You never know. Well, I don't care about what we're wearing. Let me ask you this. So
And
the
a lot
numbers
less
are-
chest hair if it's possible. A lot of chest hair here. Thank you. Thank you for the adjustment.
Yeah.
It's a family show.
Now he's constricted. Carla, the paddles. Let's just, Mike, undo the button. You're making me uneasy. You don't look well. Undo the button. Maybe a visit with your Harrys instead, and then you can.
My God. Yeah, shave my chest. Do you want me to shave my chest?
No.
No, actually, you know what?
But
I
a
don't see a
number
lot.
one
I don't see a
clipper
lot
would
of.
be-
I
would
don't.
be
I don't see a
helpful.
lot of chest hair today.
Okay, look at that.
I
It
don't
looks like
see-
he stuck a
Snow
cotton
White.
ball in there.
Because it's Snow White right here. Here you go.
Yeah.
That's how long it is.
Okay, now I can see
That's
it.
how
All
long it
right.
is right there. Can you see it?
Yeah.
How's the picture today?
We can see it.
Can we see it? It looks like Mrs. Claus is about to climb out of your shirt.
Thank you very much. So this is exciting,
It
right?
is.
This is a good thing.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's a great thing.
Jesus, I just try to find a little information. I don't care about what I'm wearing, but I mean, if we've got if it's 3 zeros, I'm going to tweak it up a little.
Yeah,
bit.
we're making it
Imagine
happen.
if all those people were in my room, I'd probably want to dress better.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the other thing, I've got some plans as far as the look. I'm working on it.
Do you need me to send you a tie?
No, I have ties up here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple.
Are you
nice
that
ones.
confident we're going to get to 10,000 like by the end of the week or something like that?
I would say before the end of July we'll hit 10,000.
I think the fact that we're talking about it is going to promote it. I think that's a wonderful thing.
And Oscar should mention that it is free to subscribe.
Yes, it's free. Free. And we're getting some new lights put in this weekend that'll help with the lighting in the studio.
All right, so when I go
Hold on, Mac.
Oh, God, get ready. Here we go.
Mac is coming into the studio.
Thanks for coming in.
here.
He's been here the entire time.
Yeah, haven't you been able to tell by the electricity?
Well, just
Hello. Michael, how are you?
I'm doing well. I just want to give a helpful hint to our listeners. I mean, I'm a frequent user of YouTube. Hit the bell icon next to subscribe, and you'll get notifications whenever we go live or we get a new episode out.
Boom, bam, man.
Okay, so can you repeat that, please, Mac? Because that's a good point.
There's a notification bell right next to the subscribe button. Hit that. You'll get notifications when we go live.
Did you do that when you were hiding from your parents and telling them you were going to college and watching YouTube?
Yes, I did.
Can I have a look at you, boy? Let me have a look at you.
Yeah,
boy.
let's
I want to see what you're looking
like.
Let's see him, boy.
I would love to get. Speaking of cameras, oh, there he is. Hi, how are you? You look good today. You look healthy.
Doesn't he look employed and happy at Micro Center? Change his life.
Yeah.
They're like my kids. They really are like my kids. That's it. Who's on deck today? We got Andrea on deck. We got Mac on deck. We got Maddie back today.
And Grace is also here doing some editing in the background. We've got a full complement of interns.
Grace is the brand new intern.
Yes, our summertime intern.
With the wit and fun, sass.
And by the way, I cannot hear that name without thinking of Ferris Bueller's Day Off when Rooney was out there and he's like,
Grace!
The
And
kid,
she picks up the phone and goes, oh, bowl.
the kid toucher from Ferris Bueller.
Jeffrey Jones is his name.
Unlike Kevin Spacey, where I can't watch Kevin Spacey anymore, I can watch this guy, and it's not the same thing. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is that because it's a lower level of celebrity,
Maybe.
less of a starring role, and maybe it's a comedy? I don't know, but that's what I do.
It is weird.
Right now, I'll be surfing, and I don't know if anybody's noticed, but on cable, you've seen Kevin Spacey movies creep in just a little bit. There's a Wall Street one that's on now, and you'll see him in the credit, and I have a weird reaction. This is a new phenomenon.
I got the same thing going because you know what? I went and saw Baby Driver when it was in the theater, a rare visit to the movie theater for me, and I loved the movie. Loved the story, loved the production. The music is unreal, and now I feel I can't watch it again.
Yeah,
because he has, and the movie is based on a relationship that Kevin Spacey has with a young man. So it's just awkward.
What is the latest with Morgan Freeman? Have other women come forward? Is that
I haven't seen anyone else come forward. So
thing?
I think that if it breaks and then fizzles, there probably wasn't a lot of basis to the original
still
charge.
Have it put in the consciousness, and when you see multiple occasions and somebody is documented as that kind of guy, and it's Kevin Spacey, he would be, I think, someone who has fallen from grace more than anyone else.
The guy is in hiding, as he should be.
Yeah, the guy's gone. I don't think you're going to see him anyway. It's not possible to have that kind of behavior reported, and then make. I don't think you're making any. Comeback's not even in the cards in a situation.
Yeah, you can't fix that. No.
Yeah, it doesn't work. We got to take a break. When we come back, I will tell you about my very exciting 4th of July plans. Couldn't get any more Maine, and that'll take about a minute and a half. So have something ready, guys. 'Cause I am limping to the finish line, whether you noticed it or not. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back on the Mike O'Mara Show, okay?
This week on the Mike O'Mara Bonus Show.
So with the Krugerrands and, of course,
how did you get them back to the States?
I brought them in a duffel bag.
Private,
on my private jet.
Private jet.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. I brought them in a Philadelphia 76ers duffel bag.
You still a big Sixers fan?
Love them. I used to like all of the old NBA guys.
Really? Who were some of your favorites?
John Havlicek. Yes. Oscar Robertson.
Yeah.
The Big O.
Phil Chenier. Wes Unseld.
Great player.
Jerry West. Sorry, I had something in my throat.
The Mike O'Mara Bonus Show, because 5 hours a week just ain't enough. Always available at MikeO'MaraShow.com.
Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Beachbody On Demand. Oscar has been talking about Beachbody On Demand. He loves it. You're going to love it, too. It is a streaming service that gives you instant access to super effective workouts that you can do anywhere 24/7. This is the company behind P90X Insanity 3-week yoga retreat retreat, hip-hop abs, hundreds of workouts for all fitness levels ranging from bodybuilding to weight training to cardio to yoga, even dance workouts. It's fantastic. I really want you to try this service. And, Oscar, you love it. You are digging on the Beachbody On Demand.
Look, people, the idea that you have to pay a fortune to go to gyms and get this done, especially with your busy schedules now, that's a bygone era. Do it on your phone. Do it on your iPad. You probably can dust off an iPad you're not using for anything else. Do it there. It's great.
Do it now. I really want you to try this service because it'll make you feel better inside and out. I promise our listeners can get a special free trial membership when you text TMOS to 303030. That's access to this entire platform for free. All the workouts, the nutrition, the information, the support, totally free. Again, just text TMOS to 303030. Welcome back to the show. We are going to do one more tomorrow, and then we are going to be taking our little 4th of July recharger.
El 4 de Julio.
Yeah. We're looking forward to any big plans? I know you've got the DC.
Family's in town. I tried to convince them to go to Maine.
Oh, which family is in town?
My entire family. My
Wow.
brother
Staying at
and
your mom's?
sister, my brother-in-law, my sister, the kids. We're having a big birthday party on Sunday for Sophia, who turns 9 years old.
Wow.
God, I can't believe that.
I don't even know what to get a 9-year-old. A little boy's easy to shop for because you're like, oh, man, you want some Xbox games I got for free from EA.
I know. American Girl doll.
American Girl doll?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Girls love them.
So
too young.
3 years ago.
I don't know.
young.
Movies coming out.
No, listen, I
about
know
a
this,
Mexican
okay?
girl
Hey,
doll?
I've had daughters. Guys, hold
Very
on. I know you've had a daughter, Rob, but I can't believe you did. 9 years old?
9.
Wine cooler.
Something sweet.
Yeah, something sweet. Something sweet that gives you a
A
buzz.
hard soda?
Yeah. Something,
hard cider.
Not your father's grape soda.
Mike's
Just give
hard
her a
lemonade.
couple. Yeah.
Yeah, give her a Mike's hard
What
lemonade.
do you
or
buy
orange.
a 9-year-old?
You go online and you put in the search engine gifts for 9-year-old girls.
It's accessible
And do
at
it
the-
on Amazon, and they'll
Go
poop it
through
out.
our website and you can actually put 9-year-old girl
I'm
gifts.
stopping by Micro Center today,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not getting a discount because it's not Friends of Family Max. I'm not going to ask for it. It's fine.
Okay.
What can I get her there?
This is Luca's sister, correct?
Yes.
Get her a mouse.
Sophia
Now,
is,
she's a prankster.
A merry
She
prankster?
loves art. She plays the piano.
You know what Julia loved when she was about 10 or
She
so?
makes her own slime.
Okay.
I'm just giving you the
Hey, hold
items.
on.
Has she seen a
My-
doctor
my
about
wife
that?
and son. Hold on, Rob. My wife and son are making Play-Doh today.
Oh,
They're
see?
actually making.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
So that type of thing is cool. Of course, he's 5, soon to be 5.
How about this? We got Julia a thing she could plug into her computer as a drawing pad.
Whoa.
And I mean, it's probably a little outdated now because we got it about 6 or
Yes.
7 years ago, but I'm sure there's something like that that will allow her to draw on her computer.
All right, I'm on the 9-year-old girl gifts on Amazon right here.
Please, thank you, Mike.
30-piece gel pen set. Ideal arts and crafts gift. Coloring pens, only $16. There you go.
Like
That's
that. Like
fantastic.
that.
That's all you
But I feel like every year I give her pens.
need. Hair chalk salon.
Oh.
Where they can color their hair. The mother will love you for that.
There we
That'll be
go.
That's
fantastic.
pretty good.
Or we buy chalk and the hair chalk, and my parents have a solid driveway, so I'll let them draw on the driveway with their colored hair.
Get the chalk and have them write on the driveway, "Bring back my snowblower."
This says draw grace, draw grace.
Grace.
Children, kids can't. What is it? Draw grace. Children, kids camera, waterproof digital video, HD action camera, sports camera, camcorder.
She would like that.
Only $32. That's it.
Giving a camera to a kid, though.
It's a $32 camera.
That's
Who cares?
true. Not connected to the web. Air gapped.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
An air gapped cam.
She can make a movie.
Let me
She
go,
could
let me
make
go
a
into the,
movie.
expensive gifts. All right. I'm going to put expensive.
Hey,
Let's see what-
Andre.
Do you think she would like a butler?
Andrea, can you zoom out from my big fat head again?
Why are you so obsessed with your big fat head?
Because he's got the
today? What's
camera
going
on me, and I see a guy with a cartoon-sized head on top of it.
Andrea, just look over to me. Do you hate him?
Yeah, do you hate me?
Do you hate Oscar?
We can't all
Make
be,
him look as
we
good as
can't all be
possible.
diabetic
Rob,
and
are you
skinny.
looking at the shot? Are you
No, I
looking at
can't see the shot. I can't see the shot. All I see is you.
All right, very good.
Mike, you look fantastic.
Would you like
by the
some
way.
gauze to drape?
Fantastic.
Can we drape some gauze over your camera and do sort of like a Sybil Shepherd thing?
hideous.
Soften the look
Rob,
away.
when are you going to the beach with your
since my dad's accident, he's not going to be at the beach this week. So I
Are
don't
you
get to
going
go visit.
down anyway, or are you
no,
gonna go
no.
down?
I think what we're going to do, the kids and I will do a day at King's Dominion, which I'm really looking forward to. I didn't go last year, so take the kids there. Julia is at her leadership conference right now in Kentucky. She's been away for over a week now, so I haven't seen her. So I'm excited to get her back.
When does she come back?
She comes back on Sunday. And
Sunday.
She's painting a different picture of the leadership conference to me and to her mother. To her mother, she's very, very sad and dour and can't wait to get home. But to me, she's letting on that she's having a good time. I think the truth is somewhere in the middle.
Now, what is the leadership conference? What
It's
is
called
that?
Skills USA, and it is huge. I think
They
there's
were big in Germany.
no, it's not that kind of leadership.
She's wearing brown shorts and a brown shirt.
And she's going to come back a
They
lot
all
more
get an
efficient.
armband.
It's going to be about 5,000 kids from around the country that come in, and it's from her technical school. Her tech school picks the
Neo-leadership.
tops. It's not neo-leadership. Stop it. Listen to
So what do they do? Kickball and then graphic design? Is that what it is, or what?
They have conferences, and it is a conference to prepare them to be leaders in the future, and knowing that they're going to graduate high school
Is
with
it up
marketable
like in a
skills.
camp? Is it a camp?
No,
setting?
it's in Kentucky. I think it's in Frankfort, Kentucky. I don't know the exact city, but it's in a major hotel. They literally take over an entire hotel. There'll be speakers, and there's a convention and a lot of ceremonies.
Oh, no. But that's got to be Party City.
Oh,
that's
it is.
got to be fun.
Well, I don't know.
Be...
It's only high school juniors and seniors. I think they're probably pretty focused.
All I know is that I did youth and government when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And we got a hotel room in Hartford, Connecticut.
Whoa.
And the management of the hotel almost kicked the entire conference out.
Oh,
because
no.
Because we were throwing mashed potatoes out the window. You know what a mashed potato is? When you get the toilet paper,
Yeah, and you wet it.
soak it with water, turns into a mashed potato, and we're throwing it on the street. You look down on the street. That's what we're doing. Here are the movers and shakers, the future government
future
leaders
of America.
throwing things out the window. We were out of a. By the way, I was voted best debater in
You were?
youth and government.
Did you get the
Yes,
title
I
of
was.
master?
I was master. Yes, it was. I got my very own collection. I got a subscription to several magazines. It was really, really exciting for me.
And the other thing,
Yes.
sorry, the other thing that I think we'll probably do, we live close enough to Idley Park in Loudoun County that we can see the county fireworks
What is
display.
Idley Park?
It's a rec center with there's the library is there and a gym and workout equipment and stuff. But that's where the county, Loudoun County, does their big fireworks display.
Yes.
We're close enough that we can see the fireworks from our front porch. But I think this is the year that we're actually going to go put a blanket down.
You're going to walk the mile to. Oh my God!
No, Mike, how silly of you.
this is
We're going to drive. And it's not so much the walking there. I don't want to walk home after that because
How far as the crow flies are the fireworks from you?
2.5 miles probably.
2.5 miles.
Yeah.
I wouldn't walk it either.
So we can see, and
Get
you
an
have to,
early
and you'd
start.
have to cross 15, and that's a bit dicey.
Would you do the thing where you got there super early and brought coolers and tailgated?
Oh, that's what we
and,
would
like,
do
did
because
that
it doesn't
type of
open
thing?
until I don't think it opens till 6. And there'll be
That's going to be.
there's going to be a
crush of
band.
people.
There's going to be a band, and there's going to be all this stuff going on. And I keep saying, Carrie, we should do that this year. She says, Rob, no alcohol. I said,
Oh no!
Who said that?
that's the rule. They said, and the coolers will be searched. I said, no problem. She said, what? I said, don't you remember when we did supper club at the pool 2 years ago and I made Gatorade? All you have to do is make like Mai Tais or some light colored alcoholic beverage and add blue curacao, and it looks
Curacao.
like it looks like Gatorade, and you put it in Gatorade and seal it. I made about 5 liters of it and passed it around.
Oh my! And did it look exactly
like Gatorade?
That is the best.
That's smart.
That is because that is
Smart.
so. It's 6:00.
Yeah.
because they're not cool enough to like let it open all day.
Well, I
so
mean,
people
I'm not
can
sure
just
that
chill.
I'm not sure that you would want to get there much before 6.
And they got to
because
set it up, right?
Also, it's going to be very
Well, no.
hot.
What happens is for a lot of these things, if it's at a park with a lake or something like that,
Yeah.
people make a day of it and they hang out and they have a little BBQ.
Well, this would,
And,
we would bring refreshments and, of course, Gatorade.
BBQ.
But
that is the best. What's the ingredient if somebody wants to make?
well,
Gatorade?
I would go online and make a Mai Tai and use blue curacao as your orange element, and it'll turn it into a nice light blue. It looks like Gatorade ice.
Will you snap a pic of that? If
I
you
will.
really do
I will.
go ahead and make that?
But
I
you have
would
to
love
order
see
now
that.
because you're going to need orgeat. That's almond syrup. That's
Excuse
important.
me?
You're going to need orgeat.
Well, the thing we're doing this year, at least that's the plan, we are going to be hopping on a lobster boat with our buddy Zach.
Oh,
and we are
cool.
going over to Bar Harbor, anchoring off the harbor and watching the fireworks inside the harbor.
That's cool.
That's
and
the
then
best.
Steaming back, which is going to be super
I want to
cool.
go up so bad.
The best.
That's neat. You're up. But both of you have an open invitation. If you ever change your plans, you want
Dude,
to
my
come up for a while,
family, they're
please.
like anchor babies.
I understand.
All they do is keep me back here in D.C.
But
God
you've got a front row ticket to the best fireworks in the nation. All you have to do is come here and go in the building and the ceiling of this building.
1,000% humidity. You think I want to sweat while I'm
So
watching?
Oscar, you know exactly the time they're going to start. Hang in Podcast Village. 1 minute, go up to the ceiling, the roof.
As Maine, man.
No, you're
Maine's
right.
God's country.
You're right,
Can
but
the
it's a little closer.
TMOS, our world headquarters, can we actually go up to the roof and
Yes.
stand and
Yeah.
watch?
The best
like
time,
put chairs up there and stuff?
The best fireworks display I ever saw, I remember it was when Carrie was pregnant with Julia, so that would have been the 2000 4th of July. Jim McClure had a condo opposite the cathedral.
We went
right
up to the top, right?
Yeah, and so we went up top, and it was great because you can sneak in town if you come in Georgetown. You're not dealing with that throng of people.
Yes.
And we just went up to the roof, and we had a panoramic view of the fireworks because the cathedral is actually on a hill in D.C. And so even when you're only
It's
up
beautiful.
six stories, you have a great
And they have
view of it.
multiple fireworks displays from that angle.
You can see them all. Yeah.
I've heard that the fireworks are only as good as the Gatorade that you drink, which is pretty spectacular. Talk about a hack. Talk about a life hack for anything. Sorry, no alcohol. I've just got Gatorade. It's going to be a hot one. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I want to stay hydrated.
That's right.
Electrolytes.
Why is that man throwing up? We'll take a break, come back with news you may not need right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
Oh, what's going on? It's your boy Paulie, and I'm talking Vegas, baby. That's right. The Mike O'Mara Show live from Zappo headquarters is now sold out. And it's all because of you, P1. You did it. You're the best. Forget about
Zappo.
it. We freaking love you. Now check this out. Just because the show is sold out on November 2nd doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of other special events going on that weekend. So make sure you stay tuned for more TMOS live special announcements. Because there are going to be a lot of things going on for you P1s with the boys. Mike, Rob with 2 B's, Oscar, and Tony. You understand? So now let's get back to the hostess with the mostest. I just love this friggin' guy.
Thank you,
Mike O'Mara.
God bless you, Paulie.
Mike, he recorded that in the woods with Tim Bertina.
Thank you very much, Paulie. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show. Thank you. Brought to you by the TMOS bonus packages. Hey, it's the worst time of the year.
Oh, no.
The parrot heads are in full force. Your head is about to be shaved. Your extended family is coming to town, and your intern just hijacked Tom Hanks' boat. What will you do? What will you do? Well, you sit on a monkey's ass. How about the TMOS bonus show? The bonus show is an extra hour of TMOS comedy each and every week that will change you from an irate pirate into a Jolly Roger. You'll never find as long as you live someone who cares about you the way I do. La, la, la. Just go to MikeO'MaraShow.com and click the bonus banner. It makes a great gift. Spread some to your bonus show style. Get happy by giving back. You'll get access to all our bonus content, and you'll be helping TMOS. So please quit sucking, and we thank you.
News.
Boo. According to a top celebrity dermatologist, big butts may no longer be Hollywood's hottest trend.
Oh.
The fad of a gigantic butt augmentation is on its way out, according to Dr. Harold Lancer. He told that to a reporter. People wanting distortion of their rear end is in its last death throes, or last death throes. Ironically, among Lancer's A-list clientele are 2 stars famous for their round rumps, Kim Kardashian and Jennifer Lopez.
Yes.
The Beverly Hills doc also treats Beyonce, Margot Robbie, Michelle Williams, and many, many more.
Do you think that Beyonce's sister goes there?
What would her name be? I'm not sure.
Oh, her sister?
Yeah,
her
what's your
name.
sister?
She goes by the name.
What is the star's name? The biggest star.
The
What's
biggest
her
star-
name?
Well, Beyonce is the sister. You're thinking of Solange.
Bonjour.
Knowles.
As for the treatments surpassing butt augmentation's popularity, Lancer said that cleavage lines are the latest red carpet worry among the ultra-famous. He often performs radio frequency micro-needling to get rid of any wrinkles around the cleavage. The good news is Rob and I have already scheduled our treatments for the Las Vegas show.
Yeah. Mike, I'm afraid I'm going to need some macro needling.
I love it.
Very, very, very exciting. Ever been in a public bathroom, taken one look at the toilet seat and realized that there was no way you were going to put your rosy, pristine butt cheeks down that filthy thing?
Sure.
According to one doctor in England, it actually might be worse for your health to hover above a nasty toilet seat than to just plop down on it. Here's why. She says that when you hover, it makes the muscles in your abs, back, legs, and pelvic area strain. And if you do that enough, you could wind up with a hernia.
Oh, like when John Adams is out back straining in the privy.
But think about
Straining
your
it privy.
think about your quad strength to do that.
Yeah, you have to have good core strength.
Oh my God.
Plus, it might mean that you don't empty your bladder, and that can lead to urinary tract infections. I think they're going an awful long way for this. I think it's best
depends
to
on the
hold it
man.
and move on to the next potty.
on the
Yeah,
man.
just remember, don't stop it south of the border.
But you know what? Have we all not been a little paranoid about toilet seats? We all have. I
Yeah.
mean, you look at one and you go, I'm wondering about. The other day, I was in one in Walmart, and when I was finished and I was doing my biz, I felt that at one point the bag was touching, the part in between the seat, and I said, I'm going to get something. But if you just sit on the toilet, the doctor says it's very unlikely you'd catch anything. If you're going to catch an intestinal disease, it's probably going to be from having the little particles of stuff on your hands and touching your food. So if nasty toilet bacteria touches your butt or the backs of your thighs, odds are you're not going to get sick.
That's
what
good.
He says. So,
just makes you stronger.
Right, exactly.
I wouldn't be doing my job, Mike, if I didn't ask, how big is your bag?
Well, no. It's just the overall positioning I had in order to do
It had more to do
business.
probably with the approach.
It was the approach. And it was a small.
He misguided
and
it.
like just rests there.
Bring it around, Maverick. We're going to try it again.
It was a small thing.
You buzzed the tower.
It's basically an overnight bag.
Exactly. Mel B co-hosted the Today Show with Hoda yesterday.
Hoda!
And she revealed, this is exciting for all of us,
yes,
that the Spice Girls will indeed be hitting the stage again. Yay!
That's terrific because, I've really missed them.
Got to pay for this is what they have to do. They have to pay for their lifestyles now. They've gotten over each other. And after the performance for the royal wedding,
right,
they're probably like, you know what, we should make money again.
Yeah.
Here's her quote. She says, I'm the only one that keeps saying we're going to be performing, which we are going to be performing. Finally, they've got it together. When Hoda mentioned a recent article where Victoria Beckham suggested it's not happening, Mel said, quote, she's always bloody saying this. Stop it. We are touring. Yes, we are going to be doing performances together for sure.
It's all about entertainment, Mike. Bottom line.
And this could be the time for
and
them.
I would be lying if I didn't think my wife or her friends wouldn't go see this group when they came into town.
You know what? We are at the point now where enough time has passed that those 90s acts are going to get the retro bump. And they're just going to change her name, though.
Look at the Backstreet Boys.
Mel B is going to be now touring under the name of Extraordinarily Scary Spice.
Scary. Joe Jackson, the father of Michael, Janet, and several lesser beings, died yesterday after a battle with cancer. He was 89. Despite claims of abuse, he did make his children into international superstars, something LaToya acknowledged in a tweet yesterday. Isn't it always LaToya that seems to be the
very busy,
magnanimous one?
She's got the time.
She does have the time.
She said, quote, you gave us strength. You made us one of the most famous families in the world. I am extremely appreciative of that. Michael's son Prince said, quote, this man is and always will be an example of sheer willpower and dedication. He didn't choose the path that was the easiest, but he chose the path that was best for his family. It's interesting when there were allegations of abuse.
Carefully worded. I think that they should have tweeted as cancer is the one thing he couldn't beat.
The executors of Michael Jackson's estate noted that Joe was recognized by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as the best entertainment manager of all time. and was inducted into the Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame in 2014. But Michael in his will made no mention of his father because you've heard the allegations of really horrible abuse that you have there. Facebook is testing a new feature that will help you block out spoilers or Kardashians or politicians, pretty much anything you want. It's called Keyword Snooze, and it blocks stories or posts containing any keyword you choose. Like the snooze button on your alarm clock, it's not permanent. It only blocks things for 30 days, but also like your alarm clock, you can immediately re-snooze them. And you can literally snooze anything from Avengers Infinity War to Trump, even puppies if you're evil.
Ew.
Keyword Snooze went live to some users yesterday. A few million more will get it next week, and if it's successful, they'll start a massive rollout. So
I don't like that Facebook does stuff in chunks.
No, this is important, though.
This is a great way for everybody to be disengaged, though. Thanks, Facebook. You gave the election to the Russians, and now we can all disengage for the midterms. Thanks, Mark Zuckerberg. Great idea to roll that out now, you hump.
Hey, Mike, people...
Unbelievable.
You know what? Political Persuasions is coming up next.
It's coming. I'm pretty warmed up for it.
And then
Now,
we're
a little
going to
something-
record the bonus show.
Yes.
So McDonald's, a little something for
Yes.
you. Breakfast sales have been slumping, so they just announced a new product to turn things around. Muffin Tops!
Hey!
Yay! Muffin Tops. Yes, it looks like just the tops of muffins could hit McDonald's stores around the country very soon, and they'll come in 3 flavors. Lemon poppy seed.
Yes.
Blueberry and double chocolat. And if that sounds like a familiar product to you, it's because there was an episode of Seinfeld all about selling just muffin tops back in 1997. Do you remember that episode?
I do, yeah.
Elaine did say that selling just the tops could be $1 million idea. And
This is
not
cool.
to be outdone, I will be eating at Burger King for their brand new breakfast product.
Yes.
Love handles. Delicious love handles. That's what I'll be enjoying. Yes. Gooey, fatty, glazed love handles.
Yum.
Yeah.
It tastes so
my
good. In
goodness.
3 delicious flavors.
Yes, they are so yummy, yummy, yummy. We will take a break and come back with the audio ball to Mr. Rob Spiewak right here on the Mike O'Mara Show.
There's a day that means more than any other to all Americans. A celebration of our country.
That's right! Dan the Fan Man here to tell you about all our deals on the Fan of July! Want to celebrate the Declaration of Fan-Dependence? On Fan-Dependence Day, there's a fan for that. Fan for that. Fan for that. Want to honor the Founding Fathers? Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and George Washington fan? There's a fan for that. For that. For that. Just feel like honoring Uncle Fan? There's a fan for that. So remember this Fan-Dependence Day. Celebrate your country with our fans. And if you get the chance, buy a bonus show too. If I don't mention that, they won't let me do any more promos.
Thank you, Dan. Appreciate that. Was there a promo for our bonus show in there? I think.
Yes.
I think there was,
at the end he said, well, sometimes he doesn't promote anything.
Fan-Dependence Day. Welcome back to the Mike O'Mara Show, brought to you by Amazon. Everyone knows that Amazon is the best. You're probably shopping there right now. If you need it, Amazon has it. Just make sure you access Amazon.com through the TMOS website. What is today's Amazon purchase of the day?
This is so great because it has a story attached to it. There's a listener named John Druin. He was taking a class, and his computer needed to have 8 gigs of RAM for him to take the class. His MacBook only had 4 gigs. So he went to Amazon, he bought the extra 16 gig of RAM, went on YouTube, figured out how to install it, and then was able to not buy a brand new computer, but retrofit his current computer. Amazon saved him about $2,000, and you can buy extra memory on your computer and install it yourself. Just go through Amazon.
I like that.
Good.
And afterwards have a big fake Gatorade. Amazon really does have everything. You can find that and more at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Remember, the only way you can ensure that we get credit for your purchase is to access Amazon through our website. It costs you nothing, but means the world to us, so thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. We appreciate it. Let's open up the audio vault for today. This is Thursday, June 28, 2018. Rob Spiewak.
Now, this surprised me. It's just starting this week that Pornhub, which is apparently some sort of adult website, I'm not familiar with it, but it's called
Right, me
Pornhub. They're adding closed captioning for deaf people to watch
Listen
porn.
to Mac. Did you hear the
excited.
Mac attack back there?
Naughty, naughty. I'll read that.
So, but what surprised me How many different ways do you spell groaning? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it's going to be.
But they're adding closed captioning. But I also found out that some time ago they added descriptive tracks for blind porn viewers. So if you want to enjoy pornography, but you're not gifted with the vision, you can just go and tune in, and this is what it sounds like.
A white woman in a cheap-looking red power suit sits next to a tall, lanky, white, middle-aged man with brown hair, a white shirt, gray suit, and a red striped tie.
We move to an interview where we see a teen girl from the waist up sitting in a bright white room.
Cut to a side shot inside the cab, and a girl gets in, black hair, lots of makeup, and squeezing a nice, curvy figure into a tight blue dress. The video begins with a small Latina with dirty blonde hair lying face down on a massage table with nothing but a small towel covering her ass. She's on her hands and knees, her back pleasantly arched. Her butt points up and out. We cut to a POV of a guy looking at a hot teen lying on the bed on her belly. The video opens with a young white girl.
Can you stop? Exactly. You get the idea.
Me. Why do you make him stop? Why do you make him stop? No, I'm just kidding.
There's nothing sexy about this.
I totally disagree.
I like the massage table setup.
I totally disagree. I couldn't
it's like
disagree.
your teacher telling you what's happening.
You like the bang bus. I don't. This to me is more romantic. Thank you very much.
Romantic?
It's like reading. My very first experience with eroticism was reading an erotic novel. So that works for me. That works A-okay for me. How do you feel about it? You're the tiebreaker, Rob. What do you think?
I like it.
I loved it. Oscar, what's wrong with you? Your soul is full of gadgets.
Also, keep in mind, all we were playing was setups. I mean, it probably gets
love the setups.
It gets a lot more graphic.
Red suit. Look at him go like that.
I want to know what happened to that massage table girl.
I don't need Mrs. Bosner telling me what's happening in my videos. All right.
But you're okay with like a dirty van grabbing a hole on the side of the road.
Yeah, exactly.
They needed a ride.
This week, the bang bus goes to the bathroom at south of the border.
That is so generational. It's fascinating. Maybe on a bonus show. We love discussing porn on that.
We do.
That's
indeed.
pretty interesting stuff.
Speaking of which, there's a guy in the United Kingdom. His name is Andrew Wardle. He was born without a penis. That's sad.
No.
That's sad, right?
Sexually charged audio.
A lot going on.
So what they did is they constructed him a penis out of skin from his forearm and some fat from his butt. And he's 44 years old. And good news, Mike, he has been cleared for sexual intercourse.
Normally, this surgery, it's like 3 operations, this surgery. And because of all the other operations that's led up to it, he said it's by far easily the world's. He put it down as $1 million penis. That's actually my bum. And that's actually my bottom. So my bum's really tight there. And they move that onto there, and they move my arm where my penis is.
Is he showing it to somebody?
No, he's showing his arm.
They can make it bigger by putting 2 pumps in at 1 pump. And I don't really, I'm not a porn star. I just one is fine for me, And I've got feeling and everything now. It's completely.
Well, good for him.
It's amazing.
So he's going to get laid tonight.
That's wonderful. That's okay.
He has feeling and everything.
That was grosser than the literotica.
That was grosser than that.
Well, the headline read, 44-year-old man cleared for sex. So it's all up to him now.
Boy, he waited 44 years. Well, good for him.
Yeah.
Okay, get to it.
He's going to find out quickly.
What's he going to find out? How bad it is?
A lot of work.
It's a lot of work. There it is. Okay, thank you.
He's going to come in and say, I would like you to lay face down on a massage table with a towel covering your ass.
Did she have I don't think she had a British accent. I think that's your own fantasy.
Well, I was making it be him.
Oh, okay. Oh, very good.
Trouble, Mike. Trouble with a capital T, and that rhymes with C, and that stands for Cobb County, Georgia. They're getting a lot of 911 calls from an old disabled vet, but he's not calling with emergencies.
He calls us for things like getting him a glass of milk and retrieving his remote from across the room, or getting his cell phone from the other room. It does put other people in unnecessary danger that could potentially need our services in a true emergency.
Grabbing the remote is not an emergency.
No, not in our eyes.
So if you need a glass of milk, Mike, stop calling 911. Now, I love Paul Rudd. I think he's very funny. I like his movies. And this is a slice of his true life. He was on Colbert's show talking about a game he plays with his daughter, an alphabet game.
I have a game with my daughter. We didn't watch that much TV, but she's a kid.
And our game is name medicines that go, and so she was 7. She's like, A, Abilify.
Name medicine.
You know it's messed up when you get to X and you have your choice.
Xarelto. There it is.
Xanax. By the way, both should start with Z. Who are these drug companies that think they should start with X? God,
I'll tell you why I like the way Xanax is spelled.
It's a palindrome.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can read it either way and not worry about it, and that's anxiety relieving.
And I think we all can agree that since Jon Stewart stepped down, The Daily Show isn't quite as funny as it used to be. However,
no, I'm not a Trevor Noah guy, but he's doing okay, but I like Jon Stewart.
Every now and then they really do something I like. Here he is talking about the warning that Mike Pence has issued to the country of Brazil.
To the people of Central America, I have a message for you, straight from my heart. Don't risk your lives or the lives of your children by trying to come to the United States on a road run by drug smugglers and human traffickers. If you can't come legally, don't come at all.
Incidentally, that's also his rule for sex.
And that is your Magic Audio Vault. Have a great Thursday, everybody.
Thanks for joining us for another episode of The Mike O'Mara Show. If you have a message for our Tuesday mailbag, send it to Rob with 2 B's at MikeO'MaraShow.com. Our mailing address is TMOS Box 32101, Washington, D.C. 20007. Remember, voting is the engine of freedom and democracy and requires your participation.
Let's change the establishment.
Yes.
Please remember to register and vote. It really does matter. For Rob Spiewak and Oscar Santana, this is Mike O'Mara inviting you to join us for the best part of your day, The Mike O'Mara Show. So long, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Yo-ho!
Transportation for the Mike O'Mara Show provided by DTS Worldwide Transportation, serving Maryland, D.C., Virginia, and worldwide. The leader in luxury chauffeured transportation since 1990. Call them at 800-914-2855.
Mike O'Mara Radio Entertainment.